Hi everyone. Well, finally we've had 4 or 5 days of dry weather, some lovely frosts as you can see. With Storm Clara coming in the weekend, doesn't sound great, which could put us back to square one, but let's keep our fingers crossed. We did promise in the autumn meeting that we would be looking at some of the tees, and I brought our course manager Craig Gibson here just to explain what we've done here behind us on the third. Over to you, Craig.
Thank you. Yeah, so the guys have been busy. Early this week we stripped all the turf off, took about an inch or two of turf away. Brought in the measuring devices and ascertained the level just to see where we needed to build it up. And the guys have been busy all week bringing root zone in, bringing it up to level. As you can see behind us, it looks nice and flat now. So it's all ready for turf, all ordered up, and will be laid next week. So you'll start seeing it greening up.
Thanks, Craig. That's brilliant. One favour you could all do the course over the next couple of weeks while it is so wet is just think about, especially when you're walking towards the tees and the greens, maybe take a different, longer route around and not all go through the same way. It's just causing a bit of wear in certain areas. Obviously this time of year when it's no trolleys, we've got some ropes up, but everyone walks over them. So if you can just think about a different route and going over some of the other areas, it will make it all the better for the spring. Thank you. Okay, we're out here with our not so special guest, head professional Ian Taylor. Thank you very much for all your comments last week and some suggestions for what you wanted this week. Wet bunkers, a couple of you decided, and let's give it a go. Over to you, Ian.
Okay, so we're on the 4th hole on the old course. We've got a typical bunker that we'd expect this time of year. Okay, it's wet, it's compact, so this is a perfect opportunity just to show you a couple of little things to try and help navigate your way out of these bunkers. So the first point, irrespective of it being a wet bunker, just bunker shots in general, just a couple of things that we want you to look at. So the first thing is you want to look at your ball position, right? Typically, we want the ball to be flighted out nice and high. So to do that, we want to move the ball forward in your stance. So when at Essendon logo, I'm going to get the ball opposite my left chest as I address the ball. Now the second thing that you want to do, and it's more about as the club is moving, it's really important that we get the hips, chest and shoulders to turn through to the target. All too often we see too many people kind of trying to lift the ball out the bunker. Ultimately the club can't do what it's designed to do. So if I try and lift this ball out, what happens is the shaft goes backwards and we typically either get the club hitting the ground before the ball, or we use the leading edge and it hits the equator, thus ending up in the bank of the bunker. So all we're going to do, ball position left chest. I like to dig my feet and get a nice bit of solidity. Personally, I like opening the club a little bit, but it's not an essential. But all we're going to do is get the hips, chest and shoulders through to the target. Okay, so more specific to wet bunkers now. So what you're going to find is that the sand becomes compact, it becomes sticky. If we play in the summer where the bunkers are light and grainy, the club is just going to slide through the sand, no problem. So the only thing I want you to add on top of the couple of little bits that we've just done is really let the speed and the aggression of the shot go through the roof. All right, there's no place on a golf course where you can be more aggressive than in a bunker. So really be aggressive. If you want to open that club up a little bit more to let the flight get a bit higher, that will counteract the speed a little bit. Let's have a go. Okay, so as you can all expect, that shot only took one take, absolutely smashed it. But what I thought I'd do for the purpose of the video is make a load more mess anyway, and just talk about how we're going to rake the bunker properly. So really important that we all just take care of the course in our bunkers. And all too often what happens is people's balls go in the middle and then they rake backwards and all the sand just comes out to the edges, leaving no sand in the bunker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push all the sand into the middle and then lightly scrape away. Let's see how we get on.
Okay, I'll just let Ian get his breath. He's rather tired after raking that bunker. It really does take it out of you. But it is important, I think, to leave the bunker how you found it, or better. That's it for this week. You've got some more ideas for some Paul and Ian on the course, or Matt or Dan on the course, let us know and we'll do our best to help out.